I get to wake up every day and help veterans and other consumers save money and protect their families. We can play the hero if tragedy is going to happen to your family. WeProtectVeterans.com. We focus on our veterans. We break down everything VA, any other type of life insurance that the VA offers, and we stack it up against the private market. And we just want to show you guys very transparently what is right for you. 2% of us actually succeed, can actually push forward in life. It's a very hard industry. The F word is the most important word in our language. I come from the recovery aspect of the world, clean and sober for a long, long time. Life insurance is insanely important. Protecting families from home. If I write, work from home, sell life insurance, make good money, people would stop by, trust your gut, and do your due diligence. What is up, guys? Michael DeCecco here, back for another quick video. I'm the owner of Timeless Protection, and I will say it in every video. I have the greatest job on planet Earth. I get to wake up every day and help veterans and other consumers save money and protect their families. So at the end of the day, we can play the hero if tragedy is going to happen to your family, which is obviously unfortunate. But the other unfortunate things that happen when someone dies is financially, it throws us for a loop. So my company, Timeless Protection, or WeProtectVeterans.com, we focus on our veterans. We break down everything VA, burial benefit, any other type of life insurance that the VA offers, and we stack it up against the private market. And we just want to show you guys very transparently what is right for you. Our veterans write a blank check for us. The least we can do in our careers or in any career that you may have is help our veterans out. So once again, guys, Mike DeCecco, the owner of Timeless Protection. This is called Timeless Talk. I'm going to name this now. So this is Timeless Talk. Like, subscribe, hit the follow, hit the button I'm probably missing. I don't even know what to say to you guys. I just love helping people. All right. So I'll always update on every single video. This past week, I've had agents moving. We've got a couple on vacation. We were still able to help save, I think it was $5,133 for our veterans this week. Guys, it's an amazing job, right? And it's actually what I want to talk about today. Basically, I want to get into our industry. Why 98%? I would say everybody says it's 90% or 92%, 8% of insurance industry people succeed. I would put that at 2%. Seriously, it's a very hard industry. And if we research any type of job information or income information, insurance is always going to be up there in the highest because insurance is always needed. There's always going to be a market for insurance. But 2% of us actually succeed, can actually push forward in life, can actually put food on the table and grow. How many people do you guys know in your own families or in your own circles who have had somebody bugging you for some sort of life insurance, right? Like, hey guys, I just started with this company and they want me to talk to all my friends and family. That's never gonna work. And if it does work, it's not working for the person asking the friends and family. It's working for the person above that person who is going to make huge, huge override commissions on everybody's family until there are no more people to ask, and then that person falls off. There are many factors as to why 2% of a life insurance professional is going to succeed or fail. So many factors. The biggest is the F word. I'm going to mention the F word a lot in this video, guys. It's just part of what we do. The F word is the most important word in our language, at least for me. You guys know that I come from the recovery aspect of the world, clean and sober for a long, long time. And at the end of the day, I had to go through a whole lot of F word to get to where I'm at right now. And this is why I do these videos, because I want to share this stuff with you guys. I'm just a regular person. I'm not a guru. I'm not some wealthy, crazy person. I'm a single father. I have an amazing girlfriend. I have 2 sons. I have the greatest parents in the world. I just work my butt off, guys, and I've got people around me and I've got mentors telling me to share my story, and this is why I'm here. So life insurance is insanely hard. People don't need life insurance, right? Like when we go buy a car, we have to put insurance on the car if we have a loan from the bank. We can't purchase the car without the insurance. When we buy a home, we have to have homeowners insurance on that house or we cannot get the mortgage. Well, ironically, something that's more important to us, which is our own family, we don't have to have insurance on ourselves to protect our family from our death. Now, if you're the breadwinner, you're watching this video, and you ask yourself right this very second, if I were to die tomorrow, would my wife and kids or husband and kids be good to go? Do we have enough money in savings? Do we have an investment? Is there cash buried under the tree outside or under the patio or wherever it may be? Is this what we have? Now, right now, I know for me, super tight budget. The climate of our country, milk is like $16 a gallon. Gas is like $46 a gallon. It's hard to go to the store. Like everything is so expensive. Guys, even more reason to protect your family with something that would step in. Most people's first thought when it's life insurance, again, life insurance, the big bad insurance guy. Oh my God, he's out to scam me. Some, maybe, to be 100% honest with you. So trust your gut and do your due diligence. Not us. Not us. We try to show you that life insurance is insanely important every video. If I were to put up a job fair and it says, come make money protecting families, there would be a line out the window. But if I write, work from home, sell life insurance, make good money, people would stop by. They'd say what's up, but they're not sticking around because the stigma. Insurance people, you guys are terrible. I hate insurance. I hate insurance. Someone dies. Where's my insurance guy? Hated till we're needed, right? If you have a home that's underinsured and it burns down, what happens? You can just kind of fathom, right? So when you sit with an insurance person, you're trying to rush through the whole process. Can we just get this done? Can we just get this done? Well, if that person is an idiot or they're incompetent and they put the wrong policy in place or put the wrong coverage in place or undercover you, you guys are going to be up that creek without the paddle. So insurance people are either heroes or idiots, or you guys, the consumer, you handle it yourself. And I can't stress to you enough, if you don't have a license, please do not buy life insurance. I repeat, if you do not have a license, do not buy insurance. I don't have a mechanic's license. I'm not going to replace my head gasket. I don't have a PhD, or I'm not a certified therapist. I'm not going to prescribe medicine, or I'm not going to tell you that you're crazy. You have to listen to professionals when it comes to certain things, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. So the reason why is the F word, guys. It's the F word. Now, here's the crazy thing. 98% of insurance professionals or insurance people or people who try this industry fail because they don't fail enough. And by the way, the F word is failure. Failure is your best friend, guys. Failure is going to kick you in the you-know-what when it's time to get your butt in gear. Failure is going to tell you that things are not right. Failure is going to tell you that you suck. Failure is going to show you what you need to fix, right? So for the 2% that succeed and they go out and they provide and they build and they make really good money, they have failed over and over and over and over again. And in today's world, everybody is afraid of the F word. Everybody's afraid of failure. Well, we need it. Failure is the most important part of being an independent contractor because you need to know what not to do again, right? I need to know why I screwed this last call up or where I went wrong with this person. Did I not educate them enough? Did we not build value? Did I not find a need? Whatever it may be, you've got to go through that so that you cannot have it happen again, right? And I think that goes for anything in life. If a baseball player is 0 for 20, they're probably going to make some adjustments and try to make their next at-bat a little bit better. Anything, a golfer. I relate a lot of things in life to golf. This is going to sound so wacky or stupid, but golf is insanely hard. Any of you who have said out loud, golf is easy, it's just a ball, I can whack it and blah, blah. You've never picked a golf club up before. It's insanely hard. And when you have a good golf hole, you get kind of addicted to it and you want to go do it again because it feels good because it's so damn hard. If you go to the driving range a lot and you keep practicing, things get easier. In the moment, you're used to hitting the shot or you've prepared to hit the shot. It's the same thing with any business, any venture. The more you're prepared, the better you're going to perform. How do you get prepared? You learn from your mistakes, aka you fail, right? It's not about the failure, guys. It's about how you ball it up and approach the same exact thing the next time, right? It's about the next time. It's about how you perform again, what you do when you come back from that failure. And truth be told, we tell our agents come in and fail as much as humanly possible. We set our agents up so that they can come in and succeed. They're going to have appointments set. They're going to have the proper leadership, the proper training. This is also why 98% of agents fail in our industry, because there is a lack of leadership. There is a lack of pride. There is a lack of being client driven. If I hire an agent and they come in and they say, I can't wait to make a bunch of commissions, dude, I don't even want to deal with them. I don't even want to deal with them. Because when you're commission driven, you are willing to do certain things to go get that commission, right? When you are client driven, you're willing to do anything for that client to get the best available plan. If they go with it, they go with it. If they don't, they don't. You did your job. So if you're client driven over and over and over again, you start to build referrals. If you're client driven, your commissions will follow you. And you're putting good business on the books. In our industry, there are tactics. There are awful, cheesy, shady, stupid, dumb, manipulative, forceful, pushy ways of getting policies through. And there are a ton of idiots who have insurance licenses. Anybody listening right now, even though I have like -4 subscribers and -20 views, we're going to keep pushing. Anybody listening right now, trust a professional to take care of your insurance. It's important to do that, but do your due diligence in doing that. If you fill out something for insurance and your phone gets bombarded with calls, that to me right there, it's like something is dead on the ground and it's just like vultures flying in. And you know what? Truth be told, when I first got in the industry, I didn't know any better. And I kind of went down that road, but there's always been something inside of me at every job I've ever had or every business. I come from the hospitality industry, and the reason why I had 1 million regulars is because I was transparent and real and forward, right? Professionally blunt, guys. That's our term here. That is our term here at Timeless, is professionally blunt. I had a monthly income off of regulars at my restaurant that I could count on. They were regulars. They came in this day, this time, like clockwork, and they left me this much money. Why did they do that? I provided them with a service and an experience. So in the last video that I had with Mr. Denton works on our team as an agent. He's a veteran. He is tied to the VA. He's around military people all the time. He works with us. Do you think that that guy is just going to come work for a sham? Do you think that that guy's just going to come work for some stupid go ask auntie, uncle, Grammy, grampy, sister, brother to sell them a policy? No. He sees that we are a service. He sees that when we get a veteran on the phone, we're going to patch that veteran into the best possible policy after breaking down the cost of whatever they're looking for. If it's burial, we're going to go get the average cost of direct cremation, full-blown cremation, affordable burial, and a full-service burial. We're going to do all this legwork. We're going to send you our own custom-built survivors kit that's going to have all the answers built in for the survivors of our veteran so that they can mourn properly, and then they can get their reimbursements and their headstone and their plot taken care of and all that stuff. So this is all very important because at the end of the day, you guys served our country. Everybody should cater to you. Now, granted, I've had messages, I've had DMs coming in that basically say, like, not every veteran is a good person. Not every human being is a good person, right? But a 72, 3, 4-year-old Vietnam vet. I don't really care what they've done in their life. They served our country, obviously excluding murdering people and being a psychopath. But if they just are here and they're trying to protect their families with a small life insurance policy or whatever it may be. Maybe they want something big. They shouldn't have to wait 2 years for the coverage like VA Life, Colonial Penn, AARP, American Income, Gerber, blah, 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 blah. Everybody that's going to heavily bombard your mailbox. Taking me to my next reason. Why we fail. Why insurance professionals fail. The heavy marketing of these companies who have policies that are guaranteed issue, meaning you are bombarded in the mail and in your email and on TV with these companies and policies that say, hey, everybody's accepted, $9.95, blah, blah, blah. Like, come on, guys, you're smarter than that. And I love talking to the veterans who are like, I looked into that 99. What an idiot. That's the real scam. Yeah, no kidding, man. That's some crazy fine print in there. Hey, if you die in month 6, you're going to get 6 premium payments back. So, hey, here's for instance for you. If your premium with Colonial Penn or any of these companies is $100 a month and you die month 6, your family gets $600. Some of them add a tad bit of interest to the top of that, but either way, even if it's 10% interest, that's $660. Woo boy, we're going to have a serious cold cut platter at this funeral. You're going to end up GoFundMe funeraling, whereas day one coverage is going to cut the full check. That's what we do. We're going to exhaust all those options. Now, people love to go with these plans. And again, they're not bad companies. I'll never rag on the company, but I will crap on the marketing, guys. Come on. Does $9.95 even make sense? If you're a 75-year-old person sitting out there about to watch Jeopardy, in your mind, you can get a $10,000 burial policy that'll pay out tomorrow for $9.95 a month. Just stop and think of that real quick. Everybody in America would carry that policy. We replace probably 20 a week, 10, 15, 20 of those a week. Regardless on where they're from, people are bombarded with them. The literature and the marketing is very, very good. Very good. And it draws you in. You don't want to talk to us. You don't want to talk to the insurance person who you think is just commission driven and may be just commission driven. You don't want to take the time to find a group like us that is going to just cut to the chase. We are knowledgeable. We know our stuff. We have every carrier you could ever imagine for whatever type of insurance. You don't want to take the time to do that. You just want to get it done. And in that case, you're also probably filling out your beneficiary page wrong, which is the most important page of the policy, which then means if you die and the page is wrong, this policy could go to probate. And now nobody's going to cash it in, and it's going to add to the fund in the United States that's legitimately $1 billion worth of unclaimed life insurance. If I've been sitting here this whole entire time talking about, instead of saying life insurance, I'm just saying a giant check that gives your family money after you die, you'd probably listen more. Whoa, a check that comes to me if someone dies, I can pay for this, I can take care of the mortgage. But if I say life insurance, shut down, tune out. It's so important. It's so important. And for people like me who are on a budget, my policy is not here to make my kids rich, guys. It's just not going to let them go poor, right? That makes sense? Just not going to let them go poor. So the other part about why we fail, why insurance industry professionals or people just trying fail, is lack of leadership. You can go a lot of routes. When you look up, I want to be an insurance agent, or how much money does an insurance agent make? There's different types of lines. Property and casualty, there's life insurance, there's commercial. All of them pay different. All of them are issued differently. Then you have captive companies like State Farm, Farmers, Nationwide. These are companies where if you work for them, you might have some benefits and you might have some equity options and renewals and building a book of business, but you only have the mothership of that carrier to quote. So if USAA's auto rates are here and State Farm's are here, if USAA's auto rates are here and State Farm's are here, who do we go with? It's battle of the best price. right? And auto insurance and homeowners are continuously shopped. In your homeowner's policy, quick little tip, there is something in there called an inflation guard. And I'd say 99% of your premium payment in your homeowner's policy is the reconstruction cost of your home. Well, every year that number bumps due to the inflation guard. Companies vary in percentage. I want to say it's right around 8%, 4% to 8%. So if you're not watching your policy year after year and those premiums are going up, it's because your reconstruction cost is going up. If it doesn't cost you more the following year to rebuild your house, why should you have to pay more? So get with your homeowner's agent and make sure they're paying attention to the inflation guard. If you feel like you're paying too much for your coverage, call and have them quote it. If they only are captive, or if they are captive, they can only quote it there, which means you're going to take your business elsewhere if someone gives you a better quote. It's pretty simple. You can be independent, which is what I am. I'm an independent contractor. I can get contracted with whatever insurance carrier I want. Now, for me, I'm licensed in property, casualty, life, all types of insurances. So I've got all types of carriers. I've got any carrier, any major carrier. I don't contract with credit union type I just don't mess with carriers that I wouldn't put on my mother. Does that make sense? So if I wouldn't put a company on my mom, why would I put it on you? Right? That's not fair. We are here to protect your family. If I'm on the phone with a veteran husband, I'm there for him, but I'm actually there for his lovely bride or his daughter, whoever is handling their wishes. That's who I am there for. So when it comes to being independent, if somebody calls me and they've had a heart attack 3 years ago, most of the time that person thinks that they're never going to qualify for coverage. So that's when that ad that I was talking about earlier seems super appealing, because they're like, I've had a heart attack 3 years ago. I'm never going to get proper coverage. I don't even know if proper coverage is out there. I don't even know what coverages are out there, but this sounds really good. I'm going to go with it. The price is okay. It's not as much coverage. No, man, don't settle. Don't settle. This is the last gift you're leaving your family. This is the last line of defense in some cases. Most families right now cannot cut a $4,000 or $5,000 check for a cremation. So when someone gets mad at me on the phone because they don't like a $50,000 quote, would your wife be okay with 10 grand? 10 grand is better than no grand, right? Because at the end of the day, what else is there protecting her? What else is there to provide her with peace of mind so that she can mourn her husband or mourn their wife properly without having to make irrational, crazy decisions financially? If we've got a mortgage, and it's very common right now, 70, 75-year-old people, they refied 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago to take advantage of the interest rates. Now we just pushed our mortgage out 30 years. Reset button. Now they're trying to buy life insurance like they're 40 years old. Doesn't work that way. You don't have to cover the entire mortgage, by the way. You can just buy your spouse time. I'm going to get into that later on in another video about how to protect your mortgage without getting a huge policy. But I'm going to wrap up here. Failure, the F word, guys. Don't be afraid of it. I was behind a dumpster. I lost both of my children. My parents locked the doors on me. I lost everything. I took that failure. I took all of that madness, sadness, depression, anxiety, addiction, recovery, madness, sadness, craziness, homelessness, hungry, everything. I took it all, and now we are a growing, thriving insurance agency, and it's because we have perspective. I have perspective. I'm a regular person. I am not a slick-backed hair. I'm not a slick-back hair, Mercedes driving, suit and tie wearing insurance guy. I want to protect the families that need protection. People with tons and tons of money don't need protection. People with cookie cutter ranches and Ford F-150s and check-to-check hard-working Americans who are just trying to put food on the table need protection. So this sounds so corny and stupid, guys, but it is so important to get life insurance right. So you've got to speak to one of the 2% out there that know what the hell they're doing, who have a track record, who are credible, who have been in business for years, who have reviews, testimonials, all the best carriers. This is Timeless. This is Timeless Protection. I have the best team around me. I have the smartest, hardest working, client-driven agents you will ever talk to. None of them care about money. And because I was homeless, had nothing, I don't care about money. I care about security. I care about securing my family. I care about paying my parents' mortgage if I can in random months. I care about buying a veteran groceries if I see him or her in line. I care about dropping off t-shirts and clean clothes to detox centers. This is why I work my ass off. And this is why I'm trying to show everybody that it doesn't have to be scary to buy this coverage. And if you're thinking to yourself, oh, I'm young, I'm healthy, I'm good, stop. Come talk to us. We'll put an IUL in place and you can have millions of dollars at retirement. Money, tax deferred, working for you, be your own bank. There is so much we can do with these plans, but at the true root of it all, we need to just protect the families. So when the VA puts coverage out and it's good for certain vets and it's not good for others, you guys deserve to be educated on it. That's what we will do. If you just bought a home and the breadwinner of the house has no insurance, working their rear end off day in and day out, and if they go down for sickness or something chronic or critical or they pass away, how are we paying the mortgage? How are we making the car payments? How are we getting our kids to school? How are we getting our kids fed? How are we getting clothes for our... These are all things that you just need to stop and think about, especially nowadays. I know this sounds crazy, but it's so hard out there now and no one wants to spend money. But if you're going to spend money on something that's going to protect your family from all this madness makes sense. And I'm not sitting here trying to pitch anything. If someone's going to disagree with me there, more power to you. More power to you. I just want to thank you guys so much. I've gotten awesome feedback. It's nerve-wracking telling a story of addiction, entrepreneurship, recovery. A lot of people would say, are you sure you want to talk about that? Is it going to affect your business? If I tell a story and it sits some certain way with somebody and they don't want to talk to me about insurance, that's not why I'm here. I need to pass my story along to the person right now who is struggling, who is loaded with talent and capabilities, who might have kids, who might just have made a wrong choice, and now they're caught up in something. There is a way out. There is hope. So thank you all so much for your feedback. My name is Mike DeCecco. I'm the owner of Timeless Protection. This is Timeless Talk. Thank you guys for your service. If you're a veteran and you're watching, if you need any type of policy reviews, if you need us to just take a peek, my cell phone is on the website, weprotectveterans.com. Throw me a text. I will call you. You're going to talk to me. You're not going to talk to some call center person, nothing. We are a small, tight group. We love working with people, and we are damn good at what we do. So thank you guys. Guys, have a blessed night. It's the 4th of July while I'm filming this. So thank you guys all again for your service. Guys, have a blessed, safe night, and be careful with those damn fireworks.